Good morning and a very warm welcome. You are watching Janata Television and this is English News Bulletin with me, Rachit Gimre. The top stories first. CPN Maoist and CPN UML register candidature for Deputy Speaker. CPN unified to support Maoist candidate. Nepali News Committee will provide audio and visual news from 1st of Shravan. Occupants believe it enhances the credibility of the news. The cases of COVID-19 on rise across the world. 206 new cases of COVID-19 seen in Nepal. Sri Lankan President Rajapaksa submits resignation. Citizens celebrate their victory while defying curfew. And ANFA Vice President KC demands fixed Women's Football League. KC submits 5-point agenda to General Secretary Kiran Rai. Now news in detail. Two candidates have registered for the post of Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives of the Federal Parliament. Nepali Congress MP Pushpa Bhusal Gautam has registered his candidature for the post of Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives on the behalf of the ruling coalition. He reached the Federal Parliament building, New Baneswar, on Thursday and registered his candidature. Bhusal's proposer in CPN Maoist Centre, MP Dev Prasad Gurung, and his supporter is CPN Unified Socialist MP Lakshmi Kumari Chaudhary. Similarly, the main opposition party CPN UML has also registered its candidature for the post of Deputy Speaker. UML MP Vidya Bhattarai has registered her candidature. His proposer is MP Santa Chaudhary and his supporter is MP Krishna Bhakta Pokhrel. Responding to media person after registration of the nomination, Pushpa Bhusal Gautam, candidate of the alliance, said that if elected, she will play a role in running the House of Representatives in a neutral, independent and efficient manner. He mentioned that his role will also be in the Constitutional Council and expressed his commitment to fulfill that role honestly. The National News Committee will also provide audio and visual news from 1st of Shravan, which is expected to enrich the media. A report.
It is believed that the National News Committee will facilitate the ease of availability of news as it will be provide news including audio and video. Speaking at an interaction program on operation and effectiveness of audio-visual service organized by the committee, Chairman of the Advertising Board Laxman Humagai expressed confidence that the News Committee would be able to connect on not only reporters but also stringers in the same format through audio-visual medium. He said that the National News Committee should play a role in promoting broadcast journalism as a means of broadcasting videos as every citizen nowadays takes their own video.
अहिले जसुकैले पनि भिडियो खिच्न सक्छ र त्यो भिडियो एचडी क्वालिटीकै आउँछ र त्यो भिडियोलाई लिने मेथोडोलोजी के त भन्दा अहिले हामी व्हाट्सएप भाइबर र गुगल ड्राइभबाट पनि हेर्न सक्छौँ त्यसैले यो प्रविधिहरूको प्रयोग गरौँ मैले राजुजीलाई नै फोकस गरेँ सिटिजन जर्नलिजमबाट अर्थात् कुनै व्यक्तिले कुनै भिडियो भेटायो एक्सक्लुसिभ छ र म यो धेरैभन्दा धेरै मिडियामा पठाउन चाहन्छु भने राष्ट्रसभा पठाउने र त्यसको लागि पेमेन्टको मोडालिटी बनाउनु पर्छ.
Chairman Humagai expressed confidence that the committee would show professionalism if it could focus on compiling, editing and distributing news. Technology Dr. Vaikuntha Aryal said that the committee needs to pay attention to the credibility of the news as soon as possible and the quality. Similarly, JanataTelevision's news chief Tanka Panta said that media organizations are ready to cooperate with the National News Committee. In the program, Tapanath Sukla, the former general manager of Nepal Television, Vipul Pokhrel and Central President of Federation of Nepalese Journalists and others told the committee that they should be committed to demonstrating professionalism rather than agenda setting.
This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back after the break. We continue with the other national news. The government yesterday confirmed 206 new cases of COVID-19 across the country. According to the Ministry of Health and Population, the number of active cases of COVID-19 has dropped to 229 after 40 people recovered from the disease. So far, a total of 980,767 people have tested positive for the virus in Nepal, while 967,426 people have already recovered. No new death from the virus was reported yesterday. The death toll from the virus remains constant at 11,952. Nepal is currently among the top 67 countries affected by coronavirus. USA tops the list with 90.90 million cases, followed by India with 43.68 million confirmed cases. The virus has infected more than 563.64 million people worldwide and has claimed over 6.37 million lives. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international news. You are watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. Kumar Kesi, Vice President of All Nepal Football Association (ANFA), has demanded to add an agenda in the upcoming working committee meeting of the association, stating that the newly elected working committee should proceed with the annual program. He demanded to add 5 agendas in the upcoming meeting. Kesi reached the ANFA headquarters and submitted a letter to General Secretary Kiran Rai regarding addition to the agenda. Vice Chairman Kesi has demanded that the date of the special general meeting should be fixed, a decision should be taken regarding the second round of the Women's League, and a meeting of the working committee should decide on the formation of the National League. Kesi has demanded that according to the calendar of the league, the time of A, B and C division leagues should be fixed, and the agenda regarding the Lalit Smriti under 18 match, which has been postponed for 2 years, should be discussed. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin, and the headlines once again. CPN Maoist and CPN UML registered candidature for Deputy Speaker. CPN unified to support Maoist candidate. National News Committee provides audio and visual news from 1st of Shravan. Occupants believe it enhances the credibility of the news. The cases of COVID-19 on rise across the world. 206 new cases of COVID-19 seen in Nepal. Sri Lankan President Rajapaksa submit resignation. Citizens celebrate their victory while defying curfew. And ANFA Vice President Kesi demands fixed Women's Football League. Kesi submits 5-point agenda to General Secretary Kiran Rai. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our program on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.